Hey everybody, I'm just trying to get my iPad to flip. It's not flipping. It still isn't. What is the deal? Oh my word. Like the screen won't rotate. Hello everybody. I'm gonna do a couple things on here. Oh you guys, it won't flip. I don't understand. We're gonna turn it off and turn it back on. That's always the thing to do, right? Just turn it off and turn it back on. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I know it's the day after Christmas, so I'm not expecting a ton of people to pop on. I know that some people still celebrate. We sort of celebrated early. We celebrated the couple days before Christmas because we had family that were leaving on Christmas Day. And so we kind of wrapped everything up the day before Christmas, and then yesterday all of my mom and my grandpa left to head home, and I actually spent the whole day, we just like vegged out and watched movies, and I did a bunch of work, just like computer work, that is funner to do if you're watching Christmas movies. So that's what we did, and then today I am actually back to work today. And this is still, look, it still will not rotate. I don't understand this. Okay, we're just gonna have to, dang it. Okay, we're just gonna have to have it where it won't rotate. And I'll have to fix it after my live. This is what I get for letting my kids use my iPad. Like, that's gonna have to stop, right? Like... Okay, so let me just get to my page here. And then hopefully I'll be able to see comments even though it's rotated. Yeah, I think it's going to be weird seeing the comments, but that's okay. Hey, Missy. Hi, Linda. Patricia from North Carolina. I bet you got snow right now. That's nice, huh? Okay, so, yeah, the comments are going to be horrific to try to see. Oh, you guys, I hate it when that happens. Okay, we'll just do my best and hopefully I don't miss any comments. So today, so like I said, I spent some time yesterday doing some work, and then I took time off for the first time probably all this year with all the craziness. I really took some dedicated time off. I didn't post a lot last week. I didn't do any lives last week, and it was really, really nice. This week, I'm going to be working. We will have our Blessed to Craft Make and Take live on Monday because that is the 28th. So I will have that on Monday. I'll be live with you guys. And then I will probably have maybe a project up on Wednesday, maybe one on Friday, maybe just Friday. I really am going to take next week to get kind of caught up and work ahead a little bit. And then that first week of January, I'll be back full time and we'll have all of our normal stuff. But it just is... Missy said she's cleaning her kitchen and watching. I just need a little bit of time, I think, here at the end of the year to wrap things up and then get started. So, but today what I want to do is I want to share with you guys all of the paper for the paper party that is coming up. So we are down to the wire. There will be an email that will go out on Monday that is 5 days left to sign up. And then there'll be one that is like 3 days left to sign up. And then there will be one that is like last day to sign up. And the reason I do this, you guys, is because it never fails. Every single paper party I do, after I close it and I've submitted my order and everything's good, I always get several people who email me begging me to sign up for the party. And I'm like, I can't. I've already ordered everything. Like, I cannot fit you in. And so I hate to feel spammy when I'm sending these like 5 days, 3 days, last day. But I do that because literally, you guys, like, please sign up. Do not wait until the last minute to sign up or email me and say, oh, I wanted to do that, but I couldn't. The other thing is that I've been getting several messages that my form that I attach for you guys to fill out, I've had several people message me and say that it wouldn't work for them, but I've also had forms coming through. So if you are somebody who is trying to fill out the form and it's not letting you, please just send me an email and let me know which package you want to sign up for, and I'll plug you into my spreadsheet and you'll be totally fine. Literally the form is just so that I know who has signed up and I can go back and look. If I have an email from you that says I want to sign up, that works just as well. So if you haven't been around and you're brand new and you're just seeing this, I do a paper party with each new catalog. So this here, I'm going to show you all the new paper from the spring, summer mini catalog along with all of the celebration paper, because there is an option for you to be able to get all of the celebration paper. Our celebration is a fun thing that Stampin' Up does. It will be January and February of the new year. It is 1 month shorter than it normally is, so you guys need to know that right up front. So in January and February, for every $50 you spend, you can pick out a free item. There are some that are listed as $50 items that you can pick out. There are some that are listed as $100. So when you spend the $100, you would get that item for free that you wanted. There's a lot of paper in this celebration catalog, and if you want to get a 6x6 sample pack of that without having to spend $50 to get each set of designer paper, that is a really great way to do that, so you can see which ones you really like and which ones you want to go ahead and use as a free item. So, I did not send links to pay yet, so all of the invoices will go out on the 1st or 2nd of January, because the catalog launches on the 5th. So I usually send out 3 to 4 days before the new catalog goes out, so everybody has time to pay, and then I place my order right on the 5th to get all of the supplies so that I can get to prepping everything. So the paper party is this really fun event that I do where you get a 6x6 pack of paper. You get a quarter pack of the paper. You get a card kit to go with each set of your designer paper. And then you get to be a part of an epic paper party. There's an exclusive video on putting all of your card kits together. There is several other videos that are called paper play videos where we make projects and share with you how to use your paper. And then there's an exclusive Facebook group, and then there is a live event. This year, for this catalog, there's going to be, I believe, 2 live events, because one, I am partnering with somebody that is in the UK. So I will do my live hangout, and then she will do a live hangout. And because of the time difference, you'll just get 2 lives is basically what you'll get. Everything is recorded. So if you are not on Facebook and you do not want to participate in that Facebook group, everything is recorded, and I put everything together on a page on my website where all of the content is organized in the way that it is released. And then you can participate that way. So everybody can participate regardless of your preferences of where you do it online. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to share with you each of the papers, and then there will be a link to the form. Again, if you cannot get the form to work, just email me. And the only thing that I want to make sure that you know is that in order to get the celebration paper, the only way for you to get the celebration paper is to get the Get It All option. And that is simply because it still costs me a $50 credit or item to get the celebration paper. Like, I can't just buy this paper. So, I put in an order for $50, I get a paper. So I can't offer the celebration paper to everybody because the paper party, the basic, is just the cost of the paper. So I hope that makes sense. I've had quite a few questions, quite a few emails that people have asked, if the celebration paper is included in the basic package, and it's not, because I just can't, there's no way for me to get it, basically. So let's go ahead and dive in. When you're a part of the paper party, there are going to be 2 giveaways. There'll be a bundle giveaway, and then there'll be 3 other giveaways. And our giveaways for this are separate because we're shipping in separate countries. So Pip will do her giveaways for her people, and I will do my giveaways for my people. And then that way we're not shipping internationally, which is let me turn these blinds. All of a sudden the sun came out and we're getting some weird coloring. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I think so. I want you guys to really be able to see this. Hey, Kathy. Okay, so this is the Well-Suited Designer paper. Now you get a quarter pack. So I just take these 12 by 12 packs of paper and I cut them into 4s. I cut it in half and then in half again, and you get a quarter pack of the paper. I love this one. And this one together, actually, these 2 together are really, really awesome. And it's really nice to get that quarter pack of paper and really see if you like the paper or not. I always get the paper all of the paper right away. So it was my very first order. I just got all of the paper, and that is because I have to do, I have projects and stuff that I do, and even if I don't like a paper, there are still projects and different things that I have to do with it for design teams and different things that I'm a part of. So it's easier for me to just get all of it. But sometimes the paper, when I see it in the catalog, I don't like it. And so like this one is a perfect example. I never would have purchased this just out of like, oh, I don't think I would like it. But it turns out there's a lot of designs in this paper that I love, and I'm so glad that I have it. And so that's the nice thing about getting a pack of paper where it's a sample size. You can really see what you like and what you don't like, and then that way you don't end up buying a whole 12 by 12 pack of paper. Or even worse, you know what I've done in the past? I've ordered several packs of the paper because I thought I was gonna love it, and then I didn't love it, and then I was stuck with that paper, and then it felt really wasteful. So it's a really great thing to be able to get that sample pack. You decide what you like, and then when you go to order, you know exactly what is gonna work. Again, this is one I never would have ordered based on this design, but some of these designs back here, like these yellow stars, and this like rippled watercolor effect are beautiful. So I love that. This is the Sand and Sea set of paper. Super pretty, right? So there are several options when you go to sign up. You can get the basic party and the paper, and that's your basic package. And you still get to be a part of the party. You still get to be entered into all of the giveaways. So if you just want to get the paper and the party, you can do that. There's also an option this year, or for this catalog, where if you don't want the party and you don't want the card kits and you just want the paper, you can totally do that as well. I totally get it. Maybe you feel like, you know, you don't have a lot of time, or, you know, you don't want to try to mess with it and you just want to get the paper so you have the sample. You can do that too. So there's lots of options to do that. When I show you guys the product that we're using for all of the cards, you can also swap the product out. So you guys, I'm really flexible. At this point, I have this kind of down really well. Like I know what I'm doing. I have a good system for everything. I have a good system for tracking things and recording what everybody needs. So I'm really flexible. If you want a different stamp set, if you want a different bundle, all you have to do is let me know, and I can make a swap out. I love this paper here. I don't know. I'm a little nervous because I don't really know what I'm going to use it for. Like, it's gorgeous, but it's definitely not my style. This hydrangea, it's gorgeous. I just like that. Oh, it's so pretty. Love it. So that's another 12 by 12 set. And I will have labels out. That's another thing I'm working on today, is getting labels for the new catalog together. This is really pretty. And this has some foiling. Can you guys see that light? And this is just one-sided because it has that foil on it. And it's some really basic designs. It's really pretty. It has that silver foiling on it. I'm not crazy about this gray. This is like gray granite. I wish it was like a smoky slate gray, like a brighter gray, but it's still pretty. But I definitely like these pinks a lot better. So there is that one. Then there's this gray, black, and white, which I always love when we have black and white because my room is accented in black and white, and then it has a teal, a Bermuda Bay accent. So I always love getting black and white papers because I'm always like, where can I use this in my craft room? Like, what can I decorate? So these are beautiful polka dots, floral, daisies. These stripes are great. And it has almost a faded, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but almost like a faded denim kind of look. Again, you wouldn't even notice that in the catalog. You would not notice it unless you got the paper. This one in particular, I think would be beautiful to color with, I feel like doing that right now. We should just do that really quick. I want to do it. I feel like this would be so beautiful to color with blends. Should I just try it? I mean, I feel like kind of being crafty. I'm kind of getting back into this, getting back into craftiness. Okay, so let's grab Bermuda Bay because, like I said, it's my favorite. Okay, so here's the light one. So let's just try to see if we can. Ooh, my Bermuda Bay, I need to replace it. My tip is. Okay. Let's add some dark here. Where the lines are already is where we're going to add our dark. Okay, and then let's come back with our light and just see. I'm going to use this other tip because my brush tip is not good. Okay, so then come down into the dark. These blends are the easiest thing to color with. I actually prefer to color with them because of the finish they leave. It's like full, like it's totally easy to color with these basically. Like if you're not a color type of person, you don't like coloring, like I don't particularly love it. But you get such a great finish. Okay, so I added the light to wet the paper, and then I'm gonna come in with dark and add some shading and just right there where it would be darker. And you can layer this. The more you layer it, the more color you will get. And then you just come in, go into that dark and pull it out. And look at how beautiful that is. So this paper will be fun to color. It's kind of the first idea that I had when I saw this paper was to color it. Let's just finish this flower out and then we'll get on with the, you might just be here to see the paper. You might not be interested in my coloring. My coloring's not that great either, so just where those lines are already, we'll layer some up. And don't, if you hear my kids, don't mind my kids. They're kind of supposed to all be just plain with their new Christmas stuff. And I said I had to get back to work, but there's already been fights erupted this morning. Look how beautiful that is. I'm going to show you guys up close. Good morning. I did. I think it's right here, Missy. It is. This is the card Missy sent me. I had it sitting here on my desk to show on my next live. I was going to show it on Monday, since this was just a kind of impromptu paper video. But isn't that beautiful? And then you guys know my favorite thing to do after you add that is to add a little Wink of Stella. I think that's my old one. I actually think, well, I ordered like 8 Wink of Stellas. They were on low inventory and I was like, oh no, that's not going to work for me. I need my Wink of Stella. So then you add a little glimmer. It's just gorgeous. So simple. So that is a great thing to use this paper for. I'm just going to leave that right in my stash and I'll finish coloring that and then I'll make a card with it. So there's that. And you can see it definitely bleeds when you use those. But then this is very pretty. You could use colored pencils on it. Or you could just leave it plain. It's still gorgeous that way too. So there's that set. Then this is one of my favorite sets of paper. This is Snail Mail, and it is adorable. Like, you just cannot with this paper, you guys. It's so, so cute. Love the colors. I love this piece here. The little tiny hearts. I'm so glad that's on the back of this one because I don't care for this piece as much. And then there's this look with the mustache. I mean, can you even? So cute, right? And the great thing is when you get the paper party and the card kits, you will actually get to make 2 cards with this set of designer paper. And that is because when Pip and I were dividing out the paper, when we were picking like which paper I was going to make kits with and which paper she was going to make kits with, we both loved this paper so much that we were like, well, let's just both do a card kit from it. Like, that seems like totally fine. So that's fun. I really loved that. And then the last set of designer paper that is not a celebration set, well, I have 2 more to show you, is this one here. And I've seen some really cool things done with this paper. I didn't like it at first, but as I have seen things created with it, I'm like, okay, there are actually some really great designs. I love this yellow one. I love this coral one, the blue one. I'm not a fan of this. It feels like a lot. Like there feels like there's a lot going on and I don't know what to do with it. But like this, I love. The back, I love. So that's the other thing that's great about getting that little stack of paper. You can really decide. This is probably not a set of paper that I will order again. Like this little chunk here will probably be just fine for the projects that I need to do. And then I won't order it again. And that's okay. Because I'll probably order more of the snail mail paper. Okay, so let me just set this aside so I can show you. There is also a fun product that comes in 12 by 12, and that is the Love You More foil sheets. And you get, there's 2 of each color, and so this is actually the pillow gift for the party for this time around. We always do a little pillow gift, and we decided this would be great to do. And then you can use this paper. Oh, you can see me. Isn't that funny? It's mirrored. And then you can use this paper on your projects. So there's that. So let's look at all the celebration paper. The first one is this set right here. And I have already made cards with this. I love this set. I love like the yellow polka dots and the floral images. You guys know that's right up my alley. Floral, anything like this is, I love. So there's this set here. Again, this is a set when you spend $50 in January or February, you can get this set of paper for free. If you get the get it all option for the paper party, you will get a sample of this. The next set is this set here. And this is probably, I don't love this as much. It's cute. There's some things I've thought about doing with it, but it's definitely not my favorite. I feel like it's a little bit of like 90s throwback, like 90s scrapbook paper throwback. I love the idea of cutting these out and using them. I love that idea. I love circles. It's a thing with me, but I love them. So cute, right? So that's another set. Again, $50, and you can pick this up for free in January or February. And then there's this. I've not even looked at this because it came in a separate order. Okay, so this is a 6x6 stack, and it is called Oh So Ombre. Okay. Okay, so there's some great designs. Oh, I love that one. That's my favorite. Yep, love that. Love that. Then the green. This is probably my least favorite of all the papers. And I probably will not pick up another set of this. There's, yeah, quite a few. Like, you know, you get pretty much the same designs. I love the blue. That's probably what I'll use the most. But that is the So Ombre paper. And then the very last celebration paper. Yeah, I bet you're referring, Kathy, I bet you're referring to the, are you referring to this one? This paper, the, what is this called? Dandy Garden? Garden Dandy? Oh, let me look. This is Dandy Garden. That was a pretty good memory there. Okay, that's the one I bet you're talking about. This is probably my all-time favorite of this catalog. And this is actually a $100 item. When you spend $100, you will get this paper. You can pick this paper, and it comes with a stamp set. So that's a little bit of a bummer that it comes with a stamp set. I know already I'm going to end up with several stamp sets that are the same. And in fact, here's a little sneak peek into the future. I probably will do either a class or a giveaway of all of the extra ones I end up with, because this paper is phenomenal. I love it so much. It goes with another product, it coordinates with a stamp and a punch, a strawberry builder punch, and which I think is fabulous. But I also love the pairings. Like, I love that goes together. I love that this can go together. I love that this can go together. I love that this can go together. Like, I just think that the pairing of this, like, this is probably, I'm going to use this today to make some stuff, because I've been itching to use this paper, and I can't wait another day. I love it. Oh, and then, yeah, that. Like, how adorable is that together? I love that. And then there's this one. So cute. Hi, Linda. I did get your email, and I replied to you. Just about 20 minutes ago, I replied to your email. So just keep your eye out for it. I totally replied to it. Oh, the paper block. Okay, yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the one I'm not crazy. That's another one I'm not crazy about. This, I mean, this just makes me, it just makes me so happy. So that is the last set of celebration paper. Okay, so let me show you the product that we're using to create all the card kits. The way we create the card kits is we pick several items to use, and then these are the only items we use on those card kits. So if you want to follow along exactly with us, then you're going to want to pick up the product. Again, if you want a different stamp set, I think this stamp set is $21. If you wanted a different stamp set, pick another stamp set that's $21 and I'll swap it out for you, okay? Same thing with these bundles. We got really lucky. The product that Pip and I picked, none of our product was affected by a back order situation that happened. Like, we totally dodged a bullet. We were able to get our product to start doing our kits right away. The first product that... I'm just catching up on comments. Yeah, this one is gorgeous. It definitely is my favorite. It is absolutely stunning. The first product we picked was, oops, this is not the right stamp set. Let me grab the right stamp set. Many messages. Okay, the reason we picked this one, okay, my whole thought process in doing these parties, these paper parties, is to help you get product that you can really, really use. So I try not to pick, like, for instance, I don't love this set. I know I can do a lot with it, but I also know that it's really handy. It has great sentiments. It has great images. If you just got this bundle, you could make so many beautiful things. So even though I don't love it a ton, we picked it for that reason. The same thing with this. We want you to have product. If you're going to spend the money to do the paper party, we want you to have products that you're not just going to use one time on this paper party, put it on your shelf, and then never use it again, right? Like, I feel like we all have enough product laying around that we don't use, that we collect and collect and collect, and we don't use. The whole idea, and this is why it's my favorite thing to do every year, or with every catalog, is we pick product and we create projects that will hopefully inspire you to use all of your paper. Like, cut it up and use all of it. Use the stamp sets and the punches that you're going to purchase over and over and over again. So this one we knew for sure we wanted to do as a bundle. It has all of the messages, and then it has this die. And the cool thing about this is it's all one set. So you stamp this whole thing. Okay. Now, again, you can cut this up. There may be a time that I cut this up to use these individually, but you stamp it all together, and then you use now this isn't going to line up perfect because this is smaller. It's not to size. But you put this over the images and it all cuts out at once. So you cut all of these out, and then you have all of these already on these dies, and some of them are stitched. Some of them have this really, like, a really cool, like, edge. These are banners. This is like slanted, and you guys know I have such an issue with, like, cutting things at angles. I never think they look right. So this is going to be an amazing set to have, and I was so glad that this was not affected by the back order situation that happened, because what I'm going to do is stamp, I'm going to do a bunch of these on Whisper White and cut them out, and then I'm going to do a bunch of them on black cardstock and cut them out, and I'm just going to put them in my little basket of die cuts, and then I have all these sentiments already cut out that I can use on different things, and it's going to be fantastic. So that's our first product. The second product that we chose, the second bundle, is the Dragonfly Garden. There's a punch, which I always feel like lots of times punches are easier than die cuts. You're right here at your table. You just take your punch and you use it. This is a red rubber set, and has great things. You can do this image here will color in your dragonfly wings. It has a floral, and then it does have a few sentiments. Now, there's a lot of sentiments between these two products. There's a lot of sentiments. So we added this set here, which is a clear photopolymer. And it is back-to-back blooms, and you will notice that there's some gray images here that will allow you to stamp and color in your image. So you guys know I'm not a fan of coloring, so I don't always tend to want to pick up stamps where I feel like I'm going to have to color them. This is a great option because you can color it yourself like we just did with the blend markers, or you could use colored pencils. Or you can use the images that are already in here to then go ahead and color your pieces. So that is fantastic, and we'll be showing how to use that. So that is all of the product. I'm going to link to sign up for the paper party. I will put the link in here as soon as I'm done. I'm going to download this and put it on YouTube, and then it will go out in an email on Monday. So then if you get emails from me, you'll see that. We are currently, I think like 8 days away, maybe 7 days from the deadline to sign up. So if you want to sign up for the paper party, please do so right away. You can click on the link. You can check out all the options and the pricing. If you need something swapped out, you can let me know. And if the form does not work, just simply email me. I will put my email address. Why don't we do that right here? Or if you don't want to wait, well, you need to look at the form so that you can see the prices of everything. I cannot off the top of my head ramble all of the things off, but I'll put my email address in here. And if for some reason the form will not work, please just send me an email. And then that way I can get you on the list, and you will, I'll just add you to my spreadsheet. And then invoices will be going out the 1st or 2nd of January, so that we have plenty of time. And then again, I place my order on the 5th. So the other thing I just want to mention, you guys, is I will be ordering right on the 5th. I will not mess around with my order. I will get it right in on the 5th. But there are some major postal delays. And just as an example, I usually, when I place an order with Stampin' Up, it is usually shipped within a day, and then I have my order in 2 days. So I can literally order something on Monday and it will be to my house by Thursday or Friday because I live so close to Utah. I ordered 2 orders I closed 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago. So next Wednesday, it'll be 3 weeks. It did not ship for an entire 9 days. It finally shipped last week. I got the notice that it had shipped, and it is not supposed to be to my house until next Friday. And I usually get my orders within 2 days of them shipping from Stampin' Up. So the shipping situation is crazy. I also ordered something else way before Christmas. I mean, I think I ordered on the 9th of December. I still do not have it. It has sat in Ohio for the last 2 weeks. It was like it was supposed to go to Ohio, and then within 2 days it was supposed to be to me. It was like, your package will be delivered in 2 days, and it is still sitting in Ohio. So the shipping situation, that's why I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to get my order in for Stampin' Up right away. We've worked in some time, but our timelines might have to be pushed a little ways for everything to get to us, because not only does it have to get to me, but then I have to prep everything. I have to cut all the kits. I have to cut all my designer paper. I'm a one-woman show here. My husband does help me, but I'm very particular about the way my kits get prepped and get packaged. He's helped me in the past, and he's put things in the wrong place. He's just like, so I just, have patience, you guys, please. I just want to say right up front, that's what we're dealing with, but we will get everything out and to you, and we will have an epic paper party. And it's one of my favorite things to do, you guys. I love doing this and connecting with you. Linda said, daughter ordered a laptop on 11/11 and it was delivered 12/24. Isn't it so frustrating? I mean, it's nobody's fault. It's what's happening. I totally get it. I'm not blaming anybody, but it's just so frustrating. I saw a little joke online that said, I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop tracking that package. It's in God's hands now. And I saw it right after I tracked a package. And I was like, oh, it's so true. Like, tracking it is not going to move it through the situation quicker. So you guys just know I'm always transparent with you guys about what is happening and what I'm trying to accomplish and why. So I appreciate all of you guys. I'm excited to go into a new catalog and to get back to work. I've had a wonderful little time off and I'm feeling energized and ready to get creating again. I love these bundles too, Dawn. I think they're really great. Pep and I actually, if you've been to our paper parties before, I've done them with Wendy in the past, and Wendy and I always had a problem. The only snag that I feel like we kind of always struggled with was picking products because her and I like such different product. And so obviously I don't want to buy product that I don't really love, and neither does she, right? So I feel like that's the only thing. We always came together and I feel like we always picked really great product. But the Pip and I, when we picked product, I mean, we were totally in sync. We totally were like, these are the best. And again, we were so excited that the product we picked was not affected by the initial back order situation that happened, and we got our product right away. So Pip has already designed her cards. She's amazing and has already sent me her designs, and they're really awesome. She's a really great designer. And so it's my goal this weekend or this next week to get mine designed. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, you guys. Again, I wouldn't say that I love doing this, especially because it is so much work. These paper parties are an insane amount of work, but I just love them. And when Wendy kind of said she didn't want to do them anymore with me, I really thought for a minute about not doing them and just being like, okay, well, that was nice. But as I thought about it, I just really realized I love doing these. I love connecting with you guys like this. I love packaging everything up and sending it to you guys, and you guys getting these packages of fun mail. And I just love it. So I'm so glad that Pip and I were able to come together, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it, and we may try to do a live together. We may try to figure that out. Like, we may do like 3 lives where she does a regular live, I do a regular live, and then maybe we try to come together. We're working out some kinks on trying to figure it out. It's definitely different with the time difference that we face. She's in the UK, so Dawn said, I'm so glad you're having the spring party. Me too, Dawn. I'm really glad. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Like I said, I'm going to pop this onto YouTube, and then an email will go out on Monday, and then you guys will start seeing some new projects with the new catalog stuff. I've also sent out catalogs. So if you are in Blessed to Craft monthly make and takes, if you get that packet from me, you will have a mini catalog and a celebration catalog in your packet. And then I will be sending out catalogs to all of my other customers. They are on their way. Again, that's part of that shipment that won't be here till Friday. Next Friday. I will be sending out catalogs after that. It's taken me a little bit of time to, again, I closed that order 3 weeks ago. And so I thought for sure I'd have it already. But if you're in need of a catalog, hang tight and I'll get it to you. If you're not a current customer and you would like a catalog, please contact me and I'm happy to send you one. Okay, guys, so I will see you on Monday for Blessed to Craft Make and Take. And I hope you're all doing well, that you had a fabulous holiday. And we'll catch up on Monday when we get to crafting. Have a great day, you guys.